that came a distance from Ojai, Simi Valley,
Scottsdale.
Arizona,
Fallbrook.
Idlewild, Palm Springs. So, who?
San
Oh,
Francisco.
Wow, Kelly. I think
Yeah.
we may have a winner here.
North Park. Oh, you're just down the road.
Shall we?
The last time I saw Richard was Detroit in '68, and he told me all romantics meet the same fate someday. Cynical and drunk and boring someone in some dark cafe. You laugh, he says to me, you think you're immune. Go look in your eyes, they're full of moon. You like roses and kisses and pretty men to tell you all those pretty lies. Pretty lies. When you're gonna realize they're only pretty lies. Pretty lies. Just pretty lies. He put a quarter in the Wurlitzer and he pushed 3 buttons and the thing began to whir. And a barmaid came by in fishnet stockings and a bow tie, and she said, drink up now, it's getting on time to close. Richard, you really haven't changed, I said. It's just that now you're romanticizing some pain that's in your head. You've got tombs in your eyes, but the songs you punched are dreaming. They talk of love so sweet, love so sweet. When you're gonna get yourself back on your feet, love so sweet. Don't you know that love can be so sweet? Richard got married to a figure skater, and he bought her a dishwasher and a coffee percolator. And he drinks at home most nights with the TV on, and all the house lights left up bright. I'm gonna blow this damn candle out. I don't want nobody coming over to my table. I got nothing to talk to anybody about. All good dreamers pass this way someday. Hide behind bottles in dark cafes, dark cafes. Only a dark cocoon before I get my gorgeous wings and fly away. Only a face, these dark cafe days. you. Thank you so much. We're all warmed up. We're redoing the whole entire show so you haven't missed anything from the first show. This is actually better. I mean, I wouldn't. Uh-oh, we're being filmed. Sorry. We're not adding the Carpenter's medley? Well, that's the encore. Why? So this is a wonderful song that features the piano, and it's from her Court and Spark album, which were the two previous tunes. And she and Tom Scott won a Grammy for the orchestration, this kind of, I don't know, what would you call it? It's more than an interlude. It's a... Yeah, it's really not a song. It's like a classical piece. It's like yeah. 7-9 page thing.
I'm sweating bullets.
Thank goodness for iPads.
This is called Down to You.
Everything comes and goes, marked by lovers and styles of clothes. Things that you held high and told yourself were true, lost or changing as the days come down to you, down to you. Constant stranger, you're a kind person, you're a cold person too. It's down to you. Go down to the pickup station, craving warmth and beauty. You settle for less than fascination. A few drinks later, you're not so choosy. When the closing lights strip off the shadows on the strange new face you've come, clutching the night to you like a fig leaf, you hurry to the blankets and the blankets to lay down an impression. And your loneliness. In the morning, there are lovers in the street. They look so high, you brush against a stranger and you both apologize. Old friends seem indifferent, you must have brought that on. Old bonds have broken down. Love is gone. Ooh, love is gone. Written on your spirit, the sad song. Love is gone. Everything comes and goes. Pleasure moves on too early and trouble leaves too slow. Just when you're thinking you finally got it made, bad news comes knocking at your garden gate, knocking for you. Constant stranger, you're a brute, you're an angel, you can crawl, you can fly too, it's down to you. It all comes down to you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I would like to just throw this little tidbit in that Dave transcribed that chart in its entirety, and it's on the Joni Mitchell website for people that there's quite a few transcriptions, guitar and piano. And you too can sound like Barnaby. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Barnaby did some of the transcriptions too. No, we run when Dave does these piano transcriptions. He runs them by Barnaby, and he verifies or puts the
Red pens them.
Red pens them.
Dave is already perfect. You don't need me.
Cliche.
We always need Barnaby. Let's give him a hand. That was, yeah. We love Barnaby.
The thing is, I don't actually play the piano, so I have to work it out on guitar and then write it down for the piano. And I don't know about the left hand, right, which, when the hands cross over and stuff, so I have to guess at that, so he sorts out that for me. But anyway, moving on here. Here's an interesting tune about a bored middle-class couple from New York. This is called Harry's House.
Heat waves on the runway as the wheels set down. He takes his baggage off the carousel. He takes a taxi to town. Yellow schools of taxi fishes, Jonah and the ticking a whale, caught about the lights in the fishnet windows of Bloomingdale's, watching those high fashion girls, skinny black models with raven curls and beauty parlor blondes with credit card eyes, looking for the chic and the fancy to buy. He opens up his suitcase in the Continental Suite, and people 30 stories down look like colored currents in the street. A helicopter lands on the Pan Am roof like a dragonfly on a tube, and businessmen in button-downs press into conference rooms. Battalions of paper-minded males talking commodities and sales, while at home their paper wives and their paper kids paper their walls to keep their gut reactions hid. yellow checkers for the kitchen, climbing ivy for the bath. She is lost in house and gardens. He's caught up in chief of staff. He drifts off into the memory of the way she looked in school, with her body oiled and shining at the public swimming pool. The more I'm with you, pretty baby, the more I feel my love increase. I'm building all my dreams around you. Our happiness will never cease, 'cause nothing's any good without you. 'Cause baby, you're my centerpiece. Shining hair and shining skin, shining as she reeled him in to tell him like she did today just what he could do with Harry's house and Harry's take-home pay. When are you gonna be home, Harry? When are you gonna be home, Harry? These kids are driving me nuts. They're dirty. They're all climbing over the couch, which I need a new one, Harry. And I want to go to Paris because I hear in France they kiss on Main Street. I want some romance, Harry. Otherwise, nothing's any good. Nothing's any good. Nothing. Thank you.
You have no idea how fun this music is to play. You couldn't write a song as good as this.
For the collective ear you spent tuning.
Right. I started tuning in 1976.
Yeah, and there's some.
It's actually true. The only guitar I had when I was a teenager was a cheap 12-string from Italy, and there were no tuners back
That's
then.
in Europe.
There were no tuners, so I just spent my lonely, teenage tuning.
While he's tuning, he has this adorable 12-year-old student. Cormac.
He's 13, actually. Better not be on video saying his
Oh, hi, Cormac. And he's just brilliant. He's just a fantastic student. Any teacher would be in love with this kid. And Dave was, he was teaching him some rhythms, and one of the rhythms was a triplet. And he says, I'm a twiplet. He said, I'm a twiblet. I have 2 brothers. And then the Europe thing, when Dave was teaching him.
Teaching him about
Yeah,
the
you tell.
Italian terms in music. He said, "Oh, Italy, that's in Europe." Yeah. He's got a mouthful of braces, and so he kind of talks like this, but he's really brilliant. He's kind of like stares at me like he doesn't want to miss a thing. You know, it's like the perfect student. Oh yeah, I was teaching him about dynamic markings and forte and F and double F and triple F. He said, that sounds like the grades of my fellow students.
He better be careful.
All right, here's a great little tune called Furry Sings the Blues.
Old Beale Street is coming down. Sweetie's snack bar boarded up now. And Eagles a tailor and the Shine Boy's gone. Faded out with ragtime blues. And he's cast in bronze and he's standing in a little park with his trumpet in his hand like he's listening back to the good old bands and the click of high-heeled shoes. Old Furry sings the blues, propped up in his bed with his dentures and his leg removed. And Ginny's there for her kindness and Furry's beer. She's the old man's angel overseer. Pawn shops glitter like gold-toothed caps. In the gray decay, they chew the last few dollars off old Beale Street's carcass, carrying a mercy. Blue and silver sparkling drums, cheap guitars, eye shades and guns, aimed at the hot blood of you know one. Down and out in Memphis, Tennessee, old Furry sings the blues. You bring him smoke and drink, and he'll play for you. It's mostly muttering now and sideshow spiel, but there was one song he played I could really feel. Old Furry's got nobody. There's a double bill murder at the New Daisy. The old girl is silent across the street. She's silent, waiting for the records beat. Silent, staring at her stolen name. Diamond boys and satin dolls, bourbon laughter, ghosts. History falls to parking lots and shopping malls as they tear down old Beale Street. Old Furry sings the blues. He points a bony finger at you and says, I don't like you. And everybody laughs as if it's the old man's standard joke. But it's true, we're only welcome for our drink and smoke. W.C. Handy, I'm rich and I'm fake, and I'm not familiar with what you play, but I get such strong impressions of your heyday, looking up and down old Beale Street. Ghosts of the dark town society come right out of the bricks at me, like it's a Saturday night. They're in their finery, dancing it up and making deals. Furry sings the blues. Why should I expect that old gotta give it to me true. Fall into hard luck and time and other thieves while her limo is shining on a shanty street. Old Furry sings the blues. Thank you. Thank you. Songs are like tattoos, you know I've been to sea before. Crown and anchor me, let me sail away. Hey blue, here is a song for you. Ink on a pen, underneath the skin, an empty space to fill in. Well, there's so many sinking, now you gotta keep thinking you can make it through these waves. Acid, booze, and ass, needles, guns, and grass, lots of laughs, lots of laughs. Everybody's saying that hell's the hippest way to go. Well, I don't think so, but I'm gonna take a look around it though. Blue, I love you. Blue, here is a shell for you. Inside you'll hear a sigh, a foggy lullaby. There is your song from me. Thank you. Thank you, Barnaby.
I know we don't have tons of time, but I want to say one quick thing about the innovations in harmony that we talk about all the time when we're rehearsing this music. Is she was so ahead of her time. This album's 1971, and she's using harmony that wasn't used in folk and pop at all, and later on was adapted by people like Steely Dan. And one bar in here I would like to point out, these kind of chords. That's an amazing team.
Beautiful.
That's way ahead of
That's hipper than shit.
That is like,
That's beyond a $50 chord.
$50.
Yeah, yeah. That's like a $200.
On sale. Here's another duet. This is from For the Roses. This is the title track.
With my hubby. I heard it in the wind last night. It sounded like applause. Did you get around resounding for you way up here? Seemed like many dim years ago since I heard that face to face, or seen you face to face, though tonight I can feel you here. I get these notes on butterflies and lilac sprays from girls who just have to tell me they saw you somewhere. In some office it's a poet and he trembles as he sings, and he asks some guy to circulate his soul around. On your mark, red ribbon runner, the caressing rev of motors finely tuned like fancy women in evening gowns. Up the charts, off to the airport, your name's in the news, everything's first class. The lights go down and it's just you up there, getting them to feel like that. Remember the days when you used to sit and make up your tunes for love and pour your simple sorrow to the sound hole and your need. Now you're seen on giant screens and at parties for the press and for people who have slices of you from the company. They toss around your latest golden age speculation. Well, who is to know if the next one in the nest will glitter for them so? I guess I seem ungrateful with my teeth sunk in the hand that brings me things I really can't give up just yet. Now I sit up here, the critic, and they introduce some band, but they seem so much confetti looking at them on my TV set. Oh, the power and the glory, just when you're getting a taste for worship, they start bringing out the hammers and the boards and the nails. I heard it in the wind last night. It sounded like applause. Chilly now, end of summer, no more shiny hot nights. It was just the arbutus rustling and the bumping of the logs, and the moon swept down black water like an empty spotlight. Thank you.
I just have to say, the amount of work that goes into this music, days of working on it for years, we've all, rehearsed it and stuff, there's a lot of learning, a lot of transcription. I'm just absolutely, to this day, still astonished by the job Robin Adler does. I can't imagine all you got up here. That's wonderful vocal.
Thank you. Thanks, Barn. That means an awful lot.
Public props.
Yeah. Thank you.
Here's a left turn. This is moving forward 7 years from the last song, and she was working with Charles Mingus in 1979, and here's a couple of the songs from that project.
I'm down to a roll of dimes. Stalking the slot that's hot. I keep hearing bells all around me, a jingling in the lucky jackpots. They keep you tantalized, they keep you reaching for your wallet here in Fool's Paradise. I talked to Captain Des Moines. He said he ran a cleaning plant. That was cranking with coin. Well, he must have had a genie in a lamp, 'cause every time I dropped the dime I blew it, he kept ringing bells, nothing to it. He's got 3 oranges, 3 lemons, 3 cherries, 3 plums. I'm losing my taste for fruit, watching the dry cleaner do it, like Midas in a polyester suit. It's all luck, it's just luck. You get a little lucky and you make a little money, yeah, yeah. I followed him down the strip. He picked out booth, the circus, and the cats for the room with their big balloons. The cleaner was stretching with perfumes. He had dinos and Pooh Bears and lions, pink and blue there. He couldn't lose there. I don't know. Stacking the chips, breaking off the tables, ringing the bandit's bells. This is a story that's a drag to tell. It's always since I lost every time I laid on the line. But the cleaner from the point, he put a coin in the door of the John and gave 20 for 1. He's the expert. Take it. How about a little fours between you and Leonard? Don't you know now? That cat's got luck. That cat's got luck, yeah. That cat's got luck. That cat's got luck.
This is an old tune from 1959 in which Charles Mingus wrote a piece as an homage to Lester Young. And then Joni wrote lyrics to it, paying homage to Mingus, paying homage to Lester Young. And she also wrote lyrics to the tenor sax solo, which is called vocalese when you do that. So it's got an extremely complicated melody for Robin, and she's gonna slay it.
Oh man, the pressure's too much, honey. When Charlie speaks of Lester, you know someone great is gone. The sweetest swinging music man had a Porky Pig hat on. A bright star in a dark age, when the bandstand had 1,000 ways of refusing a black man admission. Black musician, in those days they put him in an underdog position. Sellers and chitlins, when Lester took him a wife, arm in arm went black and white, and some saw red and drove them from their hotel bed. Love is never easy, it's short of the hope we have for happiness, bright and sweet. Love is never easy street. Now we are black and white, embracing out in the lunatic New York nights. It's very unlikely we'll be driven out of town or be hung in a tree. That's unlikely tonight. These crowds are happy and loud. Children are up dancing in the street. In the sticky middle of the night, summer serenade of taxi horns and fun arcades. We're right or wrong under neon. Every feeling goes on for you and me. The sidewalk is a history book and a circus, dangerous clowns balancing dreadful and wonderful perceptions they've been handed day by day, generations on down. We came up from the subway on the music midnight makes to Charlie's bass and Lester's saxophone and taxi horns and brakes. Now Charlie's down in Mexico with the healers, so the sidewalk leads us with music to two little dancers dancing outside the black bar. There's a sign up on the awning, it says a pork pie hat bar. And there's black babies dancing tonight. Thank you.
not your mother's folk music.
I don't think we've done any mother's folk music songs of hers. What comes? Oh. Everybody now.
If you diss the Carpenters, you're dissing Burt Bacharach.
Every time.
Okay, we're moving into the 90s now. And this is a cool era. Here's a couple of songs. Ooh, I don't like that ring. Here's a couple of songs from the 90s. This is called Cherokee Louise.
Cherokee Louise is hiding in this tunnel in the Broadway Bridge. We're crawling on our knees. We've got flashlights and batteries. We've got cold cuts from the fridge. Last year, about this time, we used to climb up in the branches just to sway there in some breeze. Now the cops on the street, they want Cherokee Louise. People like to talk, tongues are wagging over fences, wagging over phones. All the doors are locked, God, she can't even come to our house, but I know where she'll go. To the place where you can stand and press your hands like it was bubble bath in dust piled high as me down under the street. My friend, for Cherokee Louise. Ever since we turned 13, it's like a minefield walking to the door. Going out to get the 3rd degree, and coming in you'll get the 3rd World War. Tuesday after school, we put our panties on the rails, and when the train went by, we were jumping around like fools. Go and look, no heads or tails. Go and look, my lucky prize. She runs home to her foster dad. He opens up his zipper and he yanks her to her knees. Oh, please be here, please, my friend, for Cherokee Louise. Cherokee Louise is hiding in the Broadway Bridge. We're crawling on our knees. We've got comics and magazines. I know where she is. The place where you can stand and press your hands like it was bubble bath in dust piled high as me down under the street. My friend, for Cherokee Louise. Oh, Cherokee Louise. Cherokee Louise.
Cherokee Louise.
Cherokee Louise.
Cherokee Louise.
Cherokee Louise.
Cherokee Louise.
Cherokee Louise.
Cherokee.
Thank you. Magdalene is trembling like washing on a line, trembling and gleaming. Never before was a man so kind, never so redeeming. Into the multitudes in Exxon blue, in radiation rose, ecstasy. Now you tell me, who you gonna get to do the dirty work when all the slaves are free?
Who you gonna get?
I am up a sycamore, looking through the leaves, a sinner of some position. Who in the world can this heart healer be, this magical physician? Into the multitudes in Exxon blue, in radiation rose, misery. Now you tell me, who you gonna get to do the dirty work when all the slaves are free?
Who you gonna get?
Into the multitudes, the walking wounded, they come to this diver of the heart of the multitudes. Oh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Oh, climb down, he says to me, from the middle of unrest. They think his light is squandered, but he sees us stray in the wilderness, and I see how far I've wandered. Into the multitudes in Exxon blue, in radiation rose, apathy. Now you tell me, who you gonna get to do the dirty work when all the slaves are free?
Who you gonna get?
Into the multitudes, the walking wounded, they come to this diver of the heart of the multitudes. Oh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Oh, all around the marketplace, the buzzing of the flies, the buzzing and the stinging, divinely barren and wickedly wise, the killer nails are ringing. Into the multitudes in Exxon blue, in radiation rose, get to do the dirty work when all the slaves are free.
We're gonna get. We're gonna get.
Oh,
We're gonna get. We're gonna get.
isn't that a beautiful guitar part? You know, oftentimes the singer is the focal point, but not in this band, because especially if it's a duo, we are equals up here. What he plays and the sounds that he gets, I mean, so it's, yeah, let's give Dave.
Thank you, honey.
And I want to thank Leonard. You just added so much on those harmonies. I mean, on some of these things, he's singing these really high notes. But beautiful.
So here's a weird song from The Hissing of Summer Lawns that we've done ourselves about 4 or 5 different ways over the years, and now it's evolved into something really strange. This is called the Jungle Line. See if you can dig it.
Rousseau walks on trumpet paths, safaris to the heart of all that jazz. Through eye bars and girders, through wires and pipes, the mathematic circuits of the modern nights. Through huts, through Harlem, through jails and gospel pews, through the class on Park and the trash on Vine, through Europe and the deep, deep heart of Dixie blues, through savage progress cuts the jungle line. In a low-cut blouse, she brings the beer. Rousseau paints a jungle flower behind her ear. Those cannibals of shuck and jive, they'll eat a working girl like her alive. With his hard-edged eyes and his steady hand, he paints the cellar full of ferns and orchid vines, and he hangs it up above a 5-piece band. He hangs it up above the jungle line. Screaming in a ritual of sound and time. That's an unusual song, to say the least. At least it wakes you up.
Trying to find a way to segue into circle game. Didn't work. We tried.
We have a couple more for you here.
I like to think Joni would have liked that. She probably would say, "What the hell?"
I don't think so. He
So-
tunes because he cares.
Well, I tuned because this song was pitchy in the last set.
And as Barnaby, or I don't know whether you said this,
No, that's
you
my line.
tune. Okay, go ahead, you do it.
I said the only thing worse than tuning is not tuning, but I think Oscar Wilde might have said it. It's kind of like flossing your teeth, right? It's like, oh, never mind. So here's, I think, Joni's most profound tune. This is called Hijira.
Traveling in some vehicle, I'm sitting in some cafe, a defector from the petty wars that shell-shock love away. There's comfort in melancholy when there's no need to explain. It's just as natural as the weather in this moody sky today. In our possessive coupling, so much could not be expressed. So now I am returning to myself these things that you and I suppressed. I see something of myself in everyone, just at this moment of the world. As snow gathers like bolts of lace, waltzing on a ballroom girl. You know it never has been easy, whether you do or you do not resign, whether you travel the breadth of extremities or stick to some straighter line. Now here's a man and a woman sitting on a rock. They're either gonna thaw out or freeze. Listen, strains of Benny Goodman coming through the snow and the pinewood trees. I'm porous with travel fever, but you know I'm so glad to be on my own. Still somehow the slightest touch of a stranger can set up trembling in my bones. I know no one's gonna show me everything. We all come and go unknown, each so deep and superficial. Between the forceps and the stone. looked at the granite markers, those tributes to finality, to eternity. And then I looked at myself here, chicken scratching for my immortality. In the church they light the candles, and the wax rolls down like tears. There is the hope and the hopelessness I've witnessed all these years. They're only particles of change, I know, orbiting around the sun. But how can I have that point of view when I'm always bound and tied to someone? White flags of winter chimneys waving truce against the moon in the mirrors of a modern bank. From the window of my hotel room, traveling in some vehicle, I'm sitting in some cafe, a defector from the petty wars, until love sucks me back that way. Sucks me back that way. Ooh, Thank you.
And then I wrote,
Anybody falling asleep? I think I fell asleep there for a minute.
every time we rehearse that song, I feel like I'm in a trance. I feel like I'm just hovering, just watching somebody play that song.
Well, I am in a trance because I get up at 4. I can't help it.
That's an incredible lyric.
It is.
Encyclopedia of the universe.
Yes. Well, she's a sage.
Sage from Saskatchewan.
Happy birthday. We love you, Joni.
So here's going to leave you with a rather highly evolved arrangement of a song that didn't used to be highly evolved, but we've had 15 years to tweak it. This is called Woodstock.
I came upon a child of God. He was walking along the road, and I asked him, where are you going? And this he told me. He said, I'm going on down to Yaska's farm. I'm gonna join in a rock and roll band. I'm gonna camp out on the land and try to get my soul free. We are stardust. We are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Well, then can I walk beside you? I have come here to lose the small, and I feel as if I'm a cog in something turning. Well, maybe it's just the time of year, or maybe it's the time of man. I don't know who I am, but you know life's for learning. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Whoa. And we've got to get ourselves on back to the garden. Oh, oh, hey.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Barnaby Finch, Leonard Patton, the amazing Robin Adler. Dave Blackburn is my name. You want one more?
Okay, well, I know you're tired, so we won't, you don't have to keep clapping. We'll just jump right
It's
in.
embarrassing.
What if they wanted to?
You know, I'm half English.
Well-
It's embarrassing when people do that.
Well, if they wanted to, then we could do circle game.
We're going to leave you with a song that Joni wrote when she just turned 23 that appears to have summed up living pretty succinctly, and she's made a lot of money from it. It's been recorded over 2,000 official releases. This is Both Sides Now.
Rose and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, and now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I could have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, and now it's just another show. You leave 'em laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way, are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost, but something's gained from living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life. I really don't know life. At all.
Robin Adler, Dave Blackburn, Barnaby Finch.
Happy
Leonard
birthday,
Patton.
Joni.
Thank you, everybody. I really enjoyed this. I like this intimate, feel.
Yeah, you killed it.
It was very cool.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't ask this at the beginning, but this is the second show. Who's here for the first time ever? Quite a few. Yes. Welcome, welcome. And we got we got Mr. Joe Rathburn over here. What's up, man? I see you, Sherry Williams over there. I see you. Yeah. Got some very cool people here, and some regulars that have been here many times. So thank you for supporting. Thank you for supporting Robin. Thank you for supporting the Jazz Lounge. Just a couple things. I know you're trying to get home and get to sleep, but tomorrow night we have local award-winning drummer Nathan Hubbard doing his trio and doing a release. And so it's something we just added on the calendar a couple weeks ago because it was at another venue, and that venue actually closed down. So we gladly are having him do his thing here. So that's tomorrow night. And then Saturday, the amazing Joshua White is going to be here with his trio. The first show sold out, so we added a 9 o'clock. So there's seats available for the 9 o'clock for Joshua White. Thank you for the helpers over there. My wife was here earlier. She's been here for both shows. She has to leave, so I think I'm actually going to go be my wife and take people's money for drinks. So I hope to see you soon. TheJazzLounge.live is the website. Many of you are on the email list. That's the best way to keep in touch. Otherwise, be safe. God bless you all.
Thank you for having us, Leonard. Yeah. We just want to always thank Joni Mitchell for writing all this stuff. It's given us a really cool thing to do together over a long time, and you couldn't write a song as good as that, So, people go, oh, don't you do originals? Well, yeah, we do originals, but this is better. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and